Welcome to Slartify episode 1. I was very fortunate to have as my first guest Agata Alexiak, also known as Olek. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've tried recording this intro 5 or 6 times. So I'm just going to read Olek's profile from Wikipedia. But just to add, there's so much more than that. So, Agata Alexiak, known as Olek, is a Polish artist who is based in New York City. Their works include sculptures, installations, such as crocheted bicycles, inflatables, performance pieces, and fibre art. They have covered buildings, sculptures, people, and an apartment with crochet, and has exhibited in the United States, UK, Germany, Brazil, Turkey, France, Italy, Poland, and Costa Rica. So this interview was more than I expected, so much more than I expected. The strange thing was, as I was the supposed person interviewing, that there's kind of a unspoken rule, if you like, that you have to be in control of the conversation. But I felt like I kind of let go of that, and it was almost as if Olek was teaching me and interviewing me. Yeah, I'm still kind of lost for words. I had about 15 or so pre-prepared questions that I sent over to Olek originally before we had the chat. What we talk about kind of goes beyond a lot of what I wanted to ask anyway, so you'll see for yourself. And there was a question that Olek asked me that really stumped me, so you'll get to see me being quite uncomfortable, but it was quite useful at the same time. So without further ado, I will pass you over to the podcast, and please subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Went to Greenwood to have the conversation view over there, and it snowed last night in New York, and it's beautiful, so it was quite an exercise. By the time I got there, actually, they were closed today because of the snow.
Oh, no.
No, it's okay. It was beautiful, I kind of had the feeling, but it's a beautiful day in New York. When it's snow like this, it's the pace changes, and it's really gorgeous.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
That's why I needed some extra time, because I had to come back.
Oh, no, that's okay. It must be nice. It never really snows like that in the UK anymore. It's like...
Yeah. Where are you right now, actually?
I'm in Swindon, which is near Bristol.
Okay.
Over to the west. But you spent some time in London, didn't you, before?
Oh, I did. It was in it was an interesting story. I did.
Okay, maybe you can tell that in a bit then.
No. Let's everything. Well, in a way, everything is a good memory. So tell me something about you, if you can introduce yourself to me. Just like curiosity,
Yeah, sure.
Simple question: who are you?
Who am I? Oh God, that's a difficult question. Well, basically, we'll start off why I got in touch and why I'm doing this. Well, basically...
But really, think about the question: who are you?
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
See that I changed the subject because I find it difficult to answer it.
I know, but it's okay. Who are you?
Okay.
We can also take a few breaths. It really helps to kind of take a deep breath.
Okay.
We can disconnect from everything else that was in our whole day today. How we accumulate all the information, and take a few breaths. Do you meditate?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Who am I?
And you can think about, think more into maybe more metaphysical dimensions. You don't need to be confined to any social construct.
Yeah. I had a feeling the conversation would go this way from reading your posts, which is fine because I'm into that. So, well, let's start off by saying I feel like I'm deeply connected in a spiritual way. I've always been a sensitive person. I was always quite shy. I felt quite nervous about doing this podcast because I was overthinking what was happening. I think deeply about things, life, death. Both of my parents have died in the past year and a half. So that's made me think about, in a good way, everyone dies, but it's made me reflect on my own life, and I'm more grateful. So that's, I guess a lot of artists can relate in that way because they just want to express in a different way. So yeah, that's.
But still, who are you? That's a beautiful, you share all this, with me because it, you think it defines you, but think who you are without all of this.
Wow, without all of this, I am everything. I'm unlimited.
Yeah, that's beautiful how you say you are everything. That's beautiful. I am everything. I think that's a beautiful answer and beautiful way you put exactly how the word is. We are everything and everybody.
Yeah, well, the things I was describing to you, that's just my persona. We're so much more than our personas. But we have to live in this existence in our persona to do things in the world. So,
Actually, in different stages in our life, we understand and this in different way. And we have to understand that every single of us understands everything in different way because we are in different stages of cleansing our soul.
mm-hmm.
You asked me why I decided to talk to you, and when I checked your message, you said something to me that your art teacher stopped you from doing art.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, I had a start like this in the 7th grade when I had a situation with a teacher. I'm not going to details right now, but it what I thought it stopped me from doing art for a very long time till I moved to the United States, to New York. But actually, that was the best thing that could have happened to me. And I think that life is actually exactly like this, Everything what happens, it happens for particular reason to give us a direction or teach us a lesson. I don't like the expression teaching us a lesson. I feel like it's like giving us directions. But we have to understand it this way, that it's in a way to benefit you. And if you start seeing your life that everything that is thrown into you is to benefit you, then you start seeing the life a different way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting you say that because I do see it that way now. I think I was blaming my art teacher for years and it wasn't actually getting me anywhere. I was just feeling resentful.
Mm-hmm.
But probably in the past year, I've kind of seen it as a blessing because I've got so much more to express from what was happening in my life since then. Maybe I had nothing to say then. So, yeah, I see it as a blessing. Everything is happening for some reason or another. So why did you, that was one of my questions, why did you accept my invitation?
Because it happened to me that I had I was like a very, talented kid, and it was like, painting, drawing, winning all kinds of art competitions. And in the 7th grade, I had a situation with the teacher that this argument caused me not going to an art school, which was very good for me, actually, that I didn't go to art school, and I went into different directions in life. Even the fact that I moved from Poland to New York, it was all connected to it. So that's why I want to, tell you that don't blame the people for something, because they're actually your best teachers. Those are the best teachers that we could ask for. At the moment you say thank you to this teacher and be grateful that they came into your life, then things will change for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And that's why I wanted to, tell you this.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that's why I try and be honest. I don't, like, I know you're quite a big name and everything, and you've been doing professional art for a while. I'm sure you get many requests from people, and I just wanted to be honest. I didn't want to put anything that inflated you, perceive myself to be. I just put who I was, and who wants to accept will, and who declines it. So I do appreciate you.
Yeah. We are all reflection of each other, and we can just hope that if we wanna see that change, we have to be part of the change, and gratitude is really important aspect of our life right now, and healing. And I think we all going in, the whole world has been going through a healing this year.
Yeah,
that was forced on us, and and I could hear your call for help, in a way that I felt I want to talk to you, because I really want to, inspire you in whatever you want to do.
Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, so just had to carry on.
No.
Well, something just popped into my mind about you doing yoga. How does that fit in for you? Because some people do yoga as more of a strictly bodily thing, but I'd imagine that you get more deeply involved in it than that.
Yes, indeed. But I actually started doing yoga because I was working so intensively physically, as an artist, and I was in my late 20s when I couldn't move my arm, and I was just constantly in pain from all the physical work I've been doing. And I actually was very lucky that the university I met this dancer, Lynn Neumann, and she was actually, I wanted her to be my performer or model in installation. And she was like, she looked at me and said, wow, you really need to be fixed. So we did a barter, and actually she taught me first yoga classes, and I designed costumes for her, and she showed me how to stretch, how to properly warm up my body before I started working. Yeah. So I started because, I needed to do it in order to produce art. And later I went into meditation, and then I understood yoga in a different aspects as well. But I think yoga has a benefit for us in many different levels. Yeah, definitely. So I really encourage you. And I really think I'm not, for art schools, but I'm not against art schools. But what they teach that should really change. And I really advise teaching yoga, meditation, or any form of martial art, and cooking.
Yeah, I can see that. I actually do martial arts. Well, I started it this year. I do kung fu, so it's
oh, great!
That has helped me a lot. and it's helped with my flexibility as well. We do a lot of meditation as part of that.
Yeah. I did. I took Kung Fu in I think 7th and 8th grade, and I moved through different martial arts in my life. But I had to stop doing this because of the possibility of injury when you were in combat with somebody. Let me put it this way. So I moved to yoga, and something that I rely on my body, and can do it also privately. But Kung Fu is a beautiful art form. It's a beautiful art form. Do you have this? I forgot how you call those pants? Those big black pants.
I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah. That's kimono, but I know there's a name for it. It's beautiful, beautiful form.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you do yoga every day? Is it like part of a routine now, or just?
Yeah. I have a few different routines, Yeah, and sometimes it's very quick, 10 minutes, like. That's as much as we need. The same time is meditation. It's like a beautiful pill, for everything. I'm sitting in my garden right now, and I have birds coming and eating, and I saw 2 woodpeckers. It was a beautiful view. I wish I could share this with you. But do you grow vegetables or?
I've got an allotment. Well, I haven't started growing on it yet. I've cleared it, so it's ready for spring. So we haven't got a garden, so we've got an allotment around the corner. So I plan to do that. Have you got vegetables in your garden?
Yeah, of course, because this is a very good. It's a very good way of seeing how you have the impact on the world and how your thoughts have impact on everything. So that's such an important part of our, our existence here. But when you grow and meditate next to it, and you can grow something in a pot in your apartment, that's how when I started meditating. You grow something, and it grows next to you, and you can see the progress as something grows next to you, and you see that nature doesn't rush, but everything is accomplished, and this is how much time you need to grow as well. So, you put a mustard green, and they grow, and then after a few weeks, you actually eat it. And then you feel like you're eating your own thoughts. So really, what you put in the universe, exactly that's what you receive.
Wow, I never saw fruit and vegetables in that way. That's it's like what you put into it comes back to yourself. I saw that intellectually, but the way you described it, it's like...
That's why it's such an important part to send all the prayers to people who prepare food for us. Think how many people prepare your sandwich think about the people who actually have to grow all the ingredients first to prepare it. How long that takes. Then they have to, cultivate it, pick it, deliver somewhere. Somebody has to pack it, make a next product out of it, add all kinds of different ingredients, then bake it, then pack it, and somebody picks it up, delivers to a store, somebody takes it, makes a sandwich to you and brings to you. How many people participate in a single meal every day? So how important is that we all have that positive impact, to all of us.
Yeah, we take that for granted, don't we?
And I think that's something that we learned during, pandemic. How to appreciate people, on all levels and whatever they're doing in life.
So, how has it been for you over the past year then?
Oh, this has been really beautiful year for me. Yeah, I'm really grateful for this year and for my beautiful magical days. I feel like every day has been really amazing. So I'm really grateful.
Good. So it hasn't, I was going to say it hasn't stopped you creating, but obviously not, has it? Has it affected you in
It
any ways?
quite opposite, I took it like a direction, I took it like a moment to redirect and focus on something else. And so it's been really good.
Okay.
It was very nice talking to you. I really appreciate this conversation. It's getting probably really late right now in UK. I actually didn't know that you were in UK, so I'm sorry that.
Oh no, it's okay.
Really late.
No, it's fine. I didn't mention. I just no, I didn't mention that part. How long do you have? Do you need to go or? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's I'm outside and it's getting a little bit chilly, because it's kind of like a sunset in New York. So I gotta like clean up my meditation table where I'm right now and go to my place. But I think we spent some time talking about a few things, and if you choose to edit it and send it back to me, and if you want to use for your podcast, if you think if there's anything that you want to share, just let me know. I think if you want to share something, make sure we're sharing something that we want to, have some good impact on somebody. Otherwise, there's no point, right?
Absolutely. No, I think it's gone completely. How do I describe it? It's gone better than I expected, but also the way I hoped as well. I just prepared the questions, and I didn't really want to go through questions and just read them to you, because it's not.
Well, I think we answer all the questions,
I know.
Answer a different way. I mean, I felt that I want to read this question to know what direction do you want to go, and you caught my interest, that I like your curiosity, and I feel like you're hungry for something in life, in a very interesting moment, like most of us, like all of us, hopefully. So
Thank you.
It takes everything as a beautiful direction, and I say thank you to your teacher. Do a little ceremony and say, thank you for teaching me some important lessons.
Thank you. Well, I did message him a few months ago. I managed to found him on Facebook, so I'll tell him thank you. I don't know if he remembered me, but
we remember. I think. I don't know if you hear the birds. I mean,
it sounds beautiful.
I really, really adore them. They taught me so many beautiful lessons this year, and it was beautiful to see them growing and mating and building nests and bringing the chickens here. The young ones. Also really gorgeous place to meditate. What meditation are you using? What form of meditation?
I don't tend to follow a type of form. I just what I normally do, I either put a timer on. I've got an old-fashioned egg timer, one of those kitchen timers. Put it on for 10-15 minutes, and I just close my eyes, or I'll pick a track on Spotify and on my noise cancelling headphones and set it for a certain time. But is there anything you recommend or you found useful?
I think we all have to choose what suits us best, and I like to meditate right now, as you say. Like, I like when I sit, and especially if I have a little bit of sun in my face, and then you go, I go really quickly into this meditation, like 10 minutes. The time varies sometimes. But the teacher who actually taught me how to meditate, it was actually Sam Harris. And he has, he actually has the best meditation app waking up, and I'm still using it actually. Now he is a daily new meditation, so it's really good to kind of tune in for that. But certainly he taught me how to meditate, which is that was very difficult for me. It took me such a long time, and I actually thought that I will never learn how to meditate. I thought that I'm this person that cannot do it. And then when you get it, then you're like,
yeah,
like connect to a higher consciousness, and it's it's a beautiful journey. It's beautiful. There's beautiful dimensions to explore.
Absolutely. Is that why you were drawn to VR, do you think? Is that all linked in, or in some way?
I think what meditation does, it's like a reset button, right? So we think we can move in different dimensions. And then we start understanding all the particles that exist in the world and how we all connected. And VR allows to register this energy that people normally wouldn't be able to see. I mean, where do you end?
And what in terms of this, or conversational generally?
No, it's like in terms of your body, like where do you end? You don't really end.
Oh, I see. No.
Like, do you have a head? What's the proof that you have your head?
Well, it's only what I perceive. I don't know.
That's when you start seeing the reflection of everything. As you said, you are everything. So now you are beautiful birds, and they're enjoying their dinner. Thank you so much. And and let's see what I wish you really, beautiful transition into the next chapter, into next year, and wish you to be love and to love, and a lot of success in all the possible directions in your life.
Thank you. That means a lot, and the same to you. And this conversation actually feels like a meditation.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And maybe one day our paths will cross somewhere.
Yeah, you never know. We'll see.
I never know. Bez luck. Ciao. Dobranoc. Dziękuję bardzo.
Thank you. Lots of love.
Lots of love.